Hello everyone, Damien here from DKBrickStudios, and I am here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, belongs to the poor. No, says the man in Vatican, belongs to God. No, says to the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, and where the great would not be constrained by the small, and where the sweat of your brow, Rapture, become your city as well. So, let's take a look at this thing, shall we? She's a beauty, ain't she? But before we get looking into her, let's let the intro roll, and we will get started with this, shall we? Let's! One more thing before we get started. Happy 2 years, DKBrickStudios. It would be greatly appreciated for all of you guys who are watching this. Hit that subscribe button. I would greatly be appreciative because it's are on the 2 year mark, and I would love to get a little more subscribers going in here and grow a bit more and help us reach help us get growing, and have you guys help us get to that goal. That would be great. Help us. It'd be great for you guys to help us grow and help me see go into the next 2 years. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video and hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, so here we are, and here she is, Rapture. Ain't she a beauty? Ain't she a beauty? So, if you've not seen my series of building Rapture, I would highly recommend checking that out. I would recommend that. It's not that bad of a series, not that bad at all. Highly recommend it. Even though it's 9 hours of content, of 9 hours, but, I mean, hey, it's something to watch. I recommend it, though. Highly recommend it. So, yeah, we're gonna just look at the model overall, and then we're gonna look at all the things, because if we look at this main model, we've got a base, Ryan Industries, Fontaine Futuristics, Arcadia, Fort Frolic, Hephaestus, Nervous Den, the glass tunnels, that's all of this is going to be in the tutorial, along with maybe the bathysphere and the lighthouse. So yeah, and I will show you what this will look like with, and I can show you right now what this looks like with and about the lighthouse. So yeah, you can do it with or without, but I mean, if you don't have the height for the lighthouse, you can do it without the lighthouse, so yeah. You do need some height for the buildings, though, because these buildings are a bit tall. So yeah, I'm gonna hide the lighthouse, keep the lighthouse hidden for right now, just so we can kind of look over everything, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so let's kind of get in on all this. So here's Rapture. I really like how this all came out. This is probably one of my favorite models. And if you notice on my logo, this is actually on the logo. It's just the front view of it. It's the front view of this model. We actually get into the front view. Yeah, it's just this. It's this. This is the model. This is the part of my logo, which actually is really nice. I actually like how I did that. But yeah, this is actually, yeah, so you can see here, we got the glass tunnels in there, the tunnels to get to and from each building of BioShock. Wait. Oh dang, that's missing a piece. How's that missing a piece? Holy cow, when we get to the glass tunnels, I'm gonna have to fix that. Shouldn't be that hard, but that shouldn't be missing a part. So, yeah. Yeah, we've got some standard, just normal buildings, which you can build yourself. They're not that hard. They're just basically just a rebuild of a similar build design of this and Ryan Industries' design, but just kind of a simple build design on each one of them. There's something I just slapped together because, I wanted to kind of give it a little bit more of a city feel. Got it, Festus here. I will give you a look at that. At least one of them. I don't want to give you a look at all at those. We will take a look at the rocks maybe. I might just end up looking at everything here. There's a lot of stuff on this thing, as you can tell here. We got Fontaine Futuristics chilling out over here. Ryan Industries chilling out on the other side. I actually did try to map this thing, kind of like how it is in the actual game, like here, like the Welcomeish Center / Ryan Industries. Over here, I did put Ryan Industries as an actual building because why not give the man a building? I'll explain when we get to that building what I use as an inspiration. Fort Frolic here as a building itself. Mr. Fontaine Futuristics, Festus, Arcadia, Mr. what's his face? Minerva's Den, all according to how the map showed it on that I found on the internet. And we have a nice base that says Rapture on the front of it. Won't be much to go over that. Just kind of a good view of the bottom to kind of give you an idea what that looks like. So now let's just show you what that looks like with the lighthouse on it. So yeah, the lighthouse kind of obscures the thing because this is just a nice row of, this is just a column of blue bricks. But yeah, we're just kind of zooming here on the lighthouse bit, although we're going to be doing that when we get to the lighthouse. It's a crude little build, but it's a build. Nonetheless, it works for the lighthouse. And it kind of fits how the atmosphere, it's just traveling through, you know, the city. So yeah. This is a good artist representation of the city, I'm not going to lie. I really like this. And I think any BioShock fan who likes building things with Lego would probably enjoy building this. So, let's take a look at everything here. That's a lot. It's a lot. We have 13 things to look at, but we're gonna. Some of them are not as complicated. Some are just quick and simple. So yeah, one I gotta quickly fix. So yeah, the base. This thing was expanded a number of times, and actually, if we were to do it without the lighthouse, there's actually an addition here. I will be showing, I'm still figuring out how I'm going to do the tutorial on this, but I do have a model without the lighthouse, since it says here Rapture with lighthouse. I do have a model without the lighthouse. Just solely without it, it's not even a problem. So I can show you how to build it with that, and then I might just swap on over to this to show you how to build it with the lighthouse. But yeah, it's nice, I believe this is tan. Yeah, tan plates scattered all about upon a black plating. I actually took inspiration on how to build this from the 60 years of Lego plate pieces, models. Like I used those as like a design idea to build this plate, and I really like how that all came out. It's nicely done. Really shows how it all really just gives it like this nice Studio F, like it belongs in a museum or something, which I really like. I really like how that came out, and I would love, like, it just like belongs with a showcase or something, you know. It adds that little flair to it, and we obviously have Rapture in nice printed pieces, lettered pieces, which you can do with or without. I mean, you don't have to, you know, break the bank for those pieces. Those aren't hard. Those are hard to come by, I will say. I think those are hard to come by, but you can use those on that. That is centered as centered can be for these. As you can tell, it's just off by, there's 2 on this side, 3 on this side. It's just because this is an odd number. So yeah, that's basically it for this. So yeah, on to the next thing in the list. Ryan Industries. This is actually the first building I built. So for this, what I did was I kind of combined New York, so I knew BioShock was based off of New York City. So what did I do? Well, I took BioShock, I took the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building, and I combined them together to make this little tower. And I really like how this came out, actually. It looks really nice, actually gives it that look of, hey, look, I'm a tower. I'm supposed to be all businessy and stuff, you know? And yeah, it actually works, you know? I mean, heck, if you're somebody who builds stuff with needs miniature designs of buildings, I got you here. I got you some of those. Heck, when we get the Fort Frolic, you can see what I did there. So yeah, there's not much here. There's just a little arch. There's like a little. I'll zoom in here. These are meant to be the windows. This is like a little detailing here. A little detailage here. Blue is supposed to be the windows. So yeah, and this is like the top bit, the spire and all that. And like this is the bottom bit. I mean, I could have had windows on it, but I didn't. I mean, it just looked nicer with that. Yeah. On to the next build. On to the next one. Fontaine Futuristics. I had to put it on the opposite side of the build. And when I built this, I realized when I put the foundations for it, which was this brick, and this brick, these bottom 3 bricks, I realized I need to expand the base. I need to heavily expand the base. And I did, and then I had to later down the line expand the base even more. So this base has been expanded a number of times. You can find out, you will see, if you do watch the series, you will see that. So yeah, this is like the logo, like the little logo, the wording. I believe these are supposed to be like little building lights, little lightages, or like little windows that are on the sides. Like I believe those are supposed to be like little windows. Top of this building up here. Sides of the buildings. I don't know. I didn't know if they were supposed to go all the way back or not, but I just put them here. I just stopped them there. But yeah, I really like how this one came out. This one's actually built to specs from what I was able to see. So yeah, really like it actually. It's nicely done. Couldn't be any happier with it. And it's all nicely done in gray, light gray, light bluish gray, gotta do it in that color. Well, this is the one that had to introduce those colors into it, so yeah. So yeah, well, trans yellow and all that, and so yeah, not much to really go over this. So yeah. On to the next one. Arcadia. So this one I actually took I had a little bit of fun with. Class everything here. So I did a bit of a inspiration off of Ryan's, but I also kind of took I believe it was either the Chrysler Building or the Empire State, and I kind of took one of the gardens that were in New York, and I used that for this. So yeah, okay, you can see here. Obviously, we have a bit of a design here, a little design flair going on here with the windows and the little detailing here, along with the sides. Kind of like Ryan's, but different, obviously. Want to make each building different and unique. And after a certain point, I wanted to make it look like it's actually green. It's greenery. It's supposed to be green. So, green, transparent pieces. And that's supposed to be the separating piece between it. I didn't really want to go all green. And this is supposed to be the green pieces on the spire. The piece doesn't really exist. No, wait. This piece doesn't exist in that color, unfortunately, but it's whatever, apparently. Unfortunately, it might exist, I don't know. But if it does, hey, awesome. If it doesn't, hey. But yeah, this is supposed to kind of exist everywhere. The forest of Ryan, of Arcadia, and all that, all the greenery and all that. I wanted to really showcase that because I figured it'd look cool for that, and I think I did a really good job. And of course we have the little spire detailing here, as always with all these buildings. They have to have that little lightning rod, although that doesn't really make sense in Rapture because you're under the water, don't really need that. But hey, I did it, and it looks really good on the model. I really like this. This is actually one of the ones another one that I actually had to take a little bit of creative freedom on, but I feel like the ones that I took creative freedom on actually improved the Rapture model. So yeah, because we got the ones that are based in the world and the ones that aren't based in the world. So yeah. Next on to Fort Frolic. So yeah, okay. This one's really unique. Little things on the bottom. Nice white, things on here. I believe I based this off of one of either the Empire State Building or in the Chrysler Building and one of the opera houses in the shows there. So yeah. So we have
little things here, little entry or little building sections there, stuff here, more windows along the sides as always going up. three tiers, as you can see, three tiers of windows. We have here, if you're wondering what this is supposed to be, and it's on the same thing on the opposite side, that little animatronic of the guy, a little light of the guy kicking. So yeah, I think I did an okay job of the guy doing it. I mean, it looks like him, so I mean, it works at least. And here we have Fort Frolic in nice white, nice yellow letters to kind of make it stand out, pop out, you know, get the people coming. Yeah, this is actually just, I believe this is a plate. This is all just built off the building. Yeah, this is built off the building, so yeah. All these are built off the building. Yeah, I'd hate to be the guy living here where this thing is because, you know, you're kind of having your view in certain parts here because your view is getting obscured by this gigantic thing. So yeah, and of course we have to I added a little bit of sections here for people to come and watch, like, you know, nice little areas for you to come and see the shows, you know. And of course, Sander Cohen, probably being the guy that he is, would love it. I mean, love to have that. Just a nice, open, nice big room for everyone to just see him and just see what he's doing. I'm sure he would love that. Knowing him, as they just travel by in their bathyspheres, he's just performing his art. He's performing an act or something, or just doing something, and they just get to see him at work. I'm sure he'd love that. I'm sure that artist, that crazy nut job of an artist would love it. But yeah. Again, we have the little spire bit. We have similar design to how Top of Ryan's was done in Arcadia. Really Arcadia, but you know. And a bit of, I believe Ryan had that. We can quickly check that. Nope, not Ryan. We were on 4 Arlic. Okay, so yeah, I think that's basically it for this guy. So, on to the next one. Hephaestus. So yeah, this one's another one that's actually based off the actual images for it. So yeah, we have like little light like bits here for like helping with the electricity and all that. Bright like I mean windows, technical bits, tech bits. Look, okay, I haven't looked up all this stuff because you know what? I was going off of the images. So I saw detailing, I went with detailing. So this is detailing. That's some detailing up here. I had no idea what the heck this is supposed to be up here, but I know these are supposed to be some detailing. These are like light edges up here that are on the model. Yeah, that's basically it. But for being a kind of like a gray brick, it works. Like, I really like it. It's the only dark, well, not the only dark gray. There's 2 dark gray models, but still, it's one of the dark gray models, and I really like it. I really like it, and it's a really nice model. And you know, I can't say I'm not I can't say I'm not happy with it. I'm really happy with how this one came out. This one was a nicely built one. And yeah. So yeah, I think that's basically it for this one. There's not much to really go over this one. I mean, of course, you know, this is the power plant for the city, if you've played BioShock. If you haven't, and you've made it this far, please go play the game. I mean, it's a really good game. I swear to God. I played 1 and 2. I don't know about Infinite. It's up to you if you want to play that. But I'd recommend 1 and 2 heavily. And Minerva's Den, which, speaking of that, is our next model. So yes, we have the 2 pillars going up here with yellow lightage, or yellow detailing going along the sides. Pretty much a similar build look here. Nice a plate on the for the model because it looked like it was on a plate, so I went with that design. Yellow windows, it looked like. Little windows and stuff like that. Some lightage, or at least windows, could be either or. And yeah, little tips of the building here and here. Yeah, there's not much really to go over this model, but I mean, it's nicely done. It is nicely done. I really like it. She's a nicely done model. Oh, I see how I did that. I was wondering, how the heck did I do that? Okay. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to go over this one. Again, we're starting to get to the point where it's like, I'm starting to run out of things to go over. So yeah. Now we're going to go on to the glass tunnels, which I need to... Apparently, I'm missing a piece. I'm going to quickly fix that. Come on. Dear God, this is taking forever. There are so many of these things, I swear to God. But yeah, these are the glass tunnels. So yeah, these are what help people get to and from Rapture in, well, one way. If you're willing to walk from one point of Rapture to another. I'm going to collapse all of this. Just because this thing's so big. Seems like I probably got to fix the original model as well, so yeah. Yeah. These are just simple, nicely done. You can kind of see how I built these and just repeated them. But yeah, there's not much really to go over these because they are their own little things. They work as glass tunnels. You can see how they're all built and constructed. And you can kind of see how they're all connected. They're basically run across the entire little building, which works. I mean, they actually go to each building. Well, yeah. All the major buildings, not every building. They don't go to the tiny buildings, to the non-noticeable buildings, unfortunately, but they go to every building. So yeah, well, speaking of all the buildings, let's just quickly look at this building. We're just going to quickly look at these buildings. And if you want, like I said, you can do whatever you want with this model after you build it with all the notable and important things I'm going to show you how to build. So yeah, this is the one of the buildings you can build. Just a simple tower. Could be like an apartment building or like a building complex or something like that. Just something simple for somebody to just run around, build stuff, work in, just something simple, And we can show you the other one, building 2. Here's building 2. Not much to it as well. You can do the same thing, just build whatever you want. Build it something like this as well. It'll work, it'll look nice, It'll give the building some flair, It'll give the city a bit of a flair, like it actually looks like it belongs in a city, So yeah, okay. There's that. Now to the bathysphere. Now, of course, this bathysphere is not the scale. I'm gonna say that right now. It's not really the scale. It should be a lot smaller, but I went as small as I could. I swear to God, I did the best I could with this thing. But yeah, this is the tiny bathysphere. I really like how well it actually came out, though. You can kind of tell it's a bathysphere just because of the door here, the little lights that are here and here, and just how I kind of try to make it look circular in a way. But even though it's not, kind of looks like it. I did my best, I promise. And we have it suspended here. A nice little pole. You can put this thing wherever, to be perfectly honest. So if we were to return to the main model. I put it there, but you can take this thing, put it here, or here, or here. Here. So yeah. Like I said, you can really put that thing wherever you so desire. It's up to you. It's not like you have much of a, it's not like you're really limited. You're only really limited by where you can fit it. And if you want to put this on a smaller pole, you can. You just need to obviously modify this to make this fit on it. But you can put it on another pole, on a smaller pole. So yeah, that's it for this. Now onto the rocks. Yeah, rocks. Alrighty, the rocks. So yeah, there's not much really to go over this. There's just a big, this is like one of the big rock piles in the middle. Small one, small one. Actually, with this one, I was actually going to try to put a nice little airplane here as a little homage to the events of BioShock 1. but I couldn't, so yeah. But I'm obviously going to, at one point, make an expansion to this thing and make a little update to this thing one day. I want to try to do the plane model without being rushed. I want to try to add a little, maybe little Big Daddies, like walking around, like in, like throughout the little thing here, like just walking around the little model, like even on the ground. I don't care if it's in the water or not. I might just do like one or two, maybe Subject Sigma going into the base, into there, and maybe Subject Delta somewhere else. Those would actually be kind of cool. We have we could have like a Crash Bathysphere somewhere, a little somewhere around there, some little things here and there that I want to add, but not right now, but later down the line, and I will add those. I will show those off later down the line to MOC Spotlight in a tutorial, but not right now because they're not there, obviously. So yeah, you can kind of see how we have like seaweed here as well. Very important to help make it feel real. You can't make this feel like it's a fake world. It's got to feel real in some way. Got to give it some livery. Speaking of which, I did try to build a whale at one point. Actually, you can actually see that in my in the Build Talk series. I did. Whale was actually attempted. And last but not least, the lighthouse, which is optional. This is an optional build. So yeah, this is just a nice long blue column all the way up to here. See, this is a very minimalistic build of the lighthouse, to where the point where this is just the light and maybe the little statue on top, and this is just like the whole little statue bit here. I actually recorded a whole Build Talk thing for this thing, so which I believe, I forget if I mentioned in the beginning of this video, but if I did it, hey, check it out. Highly recommend it. It's something you should. I would recommend watching that, because that is something that you will want to. I talk about a theory of mine for BioShock. So yeah, this thing's on a 8x8 plate. 8x8? No, 6x6. It's on a 6x6 plate. But yeah. If you want, you could build a little plane tail to go right here, but obviously, that would have to not be there that long, and that's why I was going to try putting a little plane tail rocks around here, somewhere in this mess, somewhere in this field. Make it look like, hey, look, the plane! Mr. Jack has crash landed, is here, has been visited, has visited the place. Maybe, do something like that, but no, you could do whatever you wish, until I actually release that. I mean, hey, if you actually do add some additions to this thing, hey, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Let me know. I'd love to see that. I would love to see it. Highly recommend that. I would love to see your models, the updates you do to these things, whatever you do with this, because honestly, after you build the lighthouse, after you build the base, Brian Industries, Fontaine Futuristics, Arcadia, Fort Frolic, Alcestis, Minerva's Den, the glass tunnels, and the bathysphere, along with the lighthouse, which is up to you if you want to build that. It's up to you how you want to build this. It's up to you what you want to do with this. It's totally up to you. You can do whatever you so desire with this model after that. You don't have to sit here and listen to me tell you you must do X with this model. No, you can do whatever you so desire, which I like. I want to give you guys that option. You could build as many little buildings as you like, or you can modify the little glass tunnel build, or put no rocks in there. Put some rocks. Put like a whale or something, some sea life maybe. I don't know. Do whatever you so desire. Just make it your own. That's what I like about this. This model can become your own. And that's why with the sweat of your brow, this can become your city as well. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, hit like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really enjoyed building this model and enjoyed filming this video for you guys. Had a lot of fun. So yeah, turn on notifications, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what models you'd like to see in the future. I would love to know what models you'd like to see in the future. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, this is Damien from DKBrickStudios signing off. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think I said that multiple times already, but still, please. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, comment down below. Also, check out DKBS. Link tabs in the description down below. If you're a fan of BioShock, I think you might like some of the games that are going. I think you might enjoy a couple games that are going on my gaming channel. Got those going on. Those are going to be some cool games going on there. And yeah, I think that's basically. Oh no, not that. Also, check out my socials. You can share, You can be able to share whatever you do for Rapture here on there. I would love to see what you do with my Rapture model. I would love to see it. It'd be an honor to see what you guys do with it. But yeah, this is Damien from DKBrickStudios signing off. Remember, may the force and the force of others be with you always, and I'll see you all in the next video. You know what? Also check out my friends Noah Rise as well. Link to ads in the description down below. And remember, may the force and the force of others be with you always. I'll see you all in the next video.
Chasing the dark from the night. Trust in your feelings and find a new hope. Take your best shot and let go.